Recording live. Screen share should be up. Everyone see two windows, our workout window. I don't expect the workout to run 25 minutes, but it is an open-ended workout, an open-ended EMOM. So I've got 25 minutes on there. I think it's going to run closer to about 15 minutes, but I always want to err on the side of, too much time on the clock rather than abruptly have our timer run out. So if this were at the gym, I'd just set a 99 round timer, but then we'd never see all of these numbers. So our workout today is an EMOM until failure, kind of if you've ever done a death by workout, it's very similar. But caveat, we will start off with 6 kettlebell swings, 6 goblet squats, and 6 up downs. And we're only going to be adding 1 rep every 2 minutes, every 2 rounds. So you'll do 6, 6, and 6 on the first round. Second round, another 6, 6, and 6. Third round, we do 7, 7, and 7. Fourth round, 7, 7, 7. Fifth round, 8, 8, 8. So on and so forth until we fail one of those EMOMs. As it starts out, we're going to be aiming for about 25 to 30 seconds of work for our initial rounds. And that's why I say I don't think that this will last much more than 15 minutes, because if we're starting at 25 to 30 seconds of work, and if 12 of each of those reps is a full 60 seconds, we're probably not going to make it to 12. So we might only be looking at a 10-minute workout. So if we're cutting that 12, cut in half is 6. So it's gonna go by. Our first couple of rounds, you'll have plenty of rest, right? Because we are scaling to get about 25 to 30 seconds of work. That leaves us about 30 seconds of rest. And then that rest period will start to shrink. And as you get more exhausted, our work time will start to expand, as well as the volume expanding. So questions, comments, concerns on those? Amadors, welcome.
Only thing I like really don't know how to properly scale dumbbell weights. I've mostly been doing the in-gym workouts. Any recommendations or things?
What do you have for weight today?
I have an adjustable set of dumbbells, so I can go anywhere from 5 to 52.5 pounds.
Cool. I'm gonna recommend, depending on how we're feeling, somewhere in the range of 25 to 35.
Okay.
And we'll get a chance to kind of test out how we feel on these movements, and so we can kind of recalibrate as we go. But somewhere in that 25 to 35 pound range, I think will be a good place to start. Fantastic. Any other questions? Are we in a different basement, or that's just a different?
Yes, a different one. I'm in my sister's place in Maryland.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
So I have a special kettlebell here. It's a Bowflex kettlebell.
Whoa. Oh, that's one of the they're super, super adjustable ones.
Yeah. So I don't know if that, I hope I can do American swings. Let's see.
And if we can't, Russian swings will be just fine.
Okay.
And if that's the case, we might end up bumping the weight up just a little bit, because of the difference in range of motion.
Makes sense.
Let's go ahead and get on into some foam rolling. Please grab yourself a foam roller if you haven't already. And let's find a spot and roll it on out. I'm going to start with my lumbar range. This is especially good for folks who are still recovering from 21-22.
Did you do it?
I did it on Monday. And
single arm?
Single arm. Every single one of those snatches was on my left arm.
Wow.
So my left bicep has been pretty spicy for the last day, and the right side of my spinal erectors is pretty spicy today.
Oh, I bet.
So I'm very much enjoying this foam roll with you all for a hot minute or so. As we're rolling through the lumber, we're going to keep our bellies engaged. And hips up off the ground if you want to increase intensity, hips on the ground if you want to lower intensity. And let's go ahead and start rolling up towards our thoracic and upper back. And we can extend our arms up and overhead to change what muscles we're getting into. If you want to get more into the scapula, we still want to keep the belly engaged. As we do that, we don't want to just flop over our foam roller. From here, we're going to get into our traps. We're just going to pivot a little bit. So we're going to diagonal to the foam roller and use that angle to get a little bit deeper up onto our shoulders, on top of our shoulders. And if at any point in time you find a good spot that you really want to work on, you can just hang out there while we move on and then catch up later. Then switch shoulders. You can kind of pivot to our other diagonal. I found a real nice and spicy spot for myself. Great. Let's go ahead and roll on up towards our glutes. Come on up, sit right onto our foam roller. And we're gonna lean on over just a little bit. I like to bring my foot on up in kind of a figure 4 position so that I can dig right on into that glute and hip position. And again, if you find a good spot that wants a little extra work, focus on that. If you don't, just keep on rolling around over that general area. Great. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and set our foam roller on a side. Whoop. And we're going to get a little bit of frog stretch. So frog stretch, we're going to get our knees fairly far apart. Shins are running parallel from here. And we're just going to start out nice and far forward. And we're going to walk our hips back until we find a nice solid stretch. We're going to hang out there for a moment. Should be able to stretch right up in your hips, in your adductors. Come back on into it. Relax out for just a moment. I'm going to lean back into that stretch. And again, one more time, we'll relax out of that stretch for just a moment. And then we're right on back into it. If you got a hard time keeping your knees out during your squats, this stretch will help a ton for that. And let's go ahead and relax on out. And let's start moving on in towards our pigeon stretch. Getting the opposite side of that same stretch. For pigeon, we want to make sure that our shin is parallel to our shoulders, even if that means that your knee floats up off the ground, chest up nice and high. We start tucking that foot underneath our hips and our leg, we're really going to impair the ability to get a good stretch out of that. Douglas, let's lift your chest up and use your hands to kind of prop yourself up. and bring that chin so it's directly parallel to your, bring that heel way forward. Good, and you're gonna have to lift that knee up just a little bit. Or you may have to. Great, let's go ahead and switch sides. Good, chest up tall. And switch. And switch. Great. Let's go ahead and plant that foot directly on the ground, and we're going to get into low lunges up next. So we're going to start off in a little bit of a lunge position. And we're going to take our hips, drive them forward and down towards that heel in front. Keep your chest up as high as we possibly can. Good. Let's go ahead and stand it on up, switch sides. Get into that lunge, somewhat square lunge, and then hips down and forward, chest up. And switch. We can intensify the stretch in our back hip here by getting a little bit of a rotate towards that front knee. We can intensify the stretch in that front hip by pulling those hips down and forward. And switch. And one more on each side. Switch. And switch. Great. Let's go ahead and come on into the bottom of our squat as we are able to do so. And Mari, if the bottom of our squat isn't a good position for this, I will show you another variation of this in just a moment. I'm gonna get in some shoulder openers. Let's go ahead and wedge one shoulder into a knee and reach up and overhead as high up as we can. We're opening up that shoulder. We're getting some good rotation through the trunk. Good, let's switch sides. Good. And switch. And switch. 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 And once more on each side, switch. And last one, switch. From here, let's go ahead and take those hands, plant them on the floor. Keep your hands planted on the floor, lift your hips up as high as you're able to do so. Let's come on back down to that squat. Arms up and overhead. Good overhead squat position as best as we can. Awesome. Palms back down, hips on up. Hips down, palms up. Good, palms down, hips up. And let's stand it on up. Fantastic. All right, let's find ourselves a little bit of weight. And let me grab the dumbbell real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get into some good mornings. I like to put that weight on my shoulders for good mornings. You're welcome to hold it at your chest. Some folks prefer to hold it behind. Whatever works for you. We're gonna go for a nice open trunk, hinge at those hips. Come on down until we feel a stretch, and then come on back up. So let's go ahead and get in 6 good mornings with a little bit of weight on there. Good. Mario, really try to use those hamstrings to lift your trunk up and your glutes. Great. From there, we can set that weight down, get ourselves into a plank position. And we're gonna take that weight, pull it on over, switch sides, pull it on over. We're gonna get 8 from left to right and then back again. Good, nice strong trunk. One way of making this exercise a little bit more challenging is get your feet together, keep your toes and your heels together as we go through this. Wonderful. When we are done with those 8, we can go ahead and stand it on back up. And 10 air squats. Weight back into those heels, chest up. Mario, we're gonna modify that for your bent over position to get those glutes and hamstrings going. Good. Fantastic. When you are done with those 10 squats, we're gonna get in a second round, starting from those good mornings. I will let you go through that at your own pace when you are ready for that second round. Good, chest up and open through those good mornings. There is no official end range of motion for good mornings. Just find that stretch, keep your trunk open, and stand it on back up, wherever that stretch may bring you. Good, good. Good, chest up, get that weight way into your heels, Ari. Good, chest up tall, nice job, Amaris. Amaris, let's get low through that squat again. Great. Nice job, Douglas, nice job. All right. When you are done with those 2 rounds, we can hang out in that squat position for a moment. Good, chest up tall. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and stand it on up. We're gonna find that weight one more time. And let's go ahead and get in 6 swings with your weight. Nice solid hip drive, full extension overhead if we're able to. 6 nice solid kettlebell swings, dumbbell swings, whichever works for you. Yeah, I'd go for a 2-handed grip on it just like that, Douglas. You got it. Questions for it? Yes.
All right, can I just see the form one more time?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm gonna hold on to a dumbbell with 2 arms. Give myself a little bit of a swing just to build some momentum, and then we're gonna pop from the hips and get it to whatever height you're comfortable with. If it feels like it's shaking around a whole lot, I know those are pretty stable dumbbells. If it feels like it's shaking around a lot, we'll just stop then right here. If you feel comfy going full overhead with it, let's do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Good. It should feel like a very hip-driven movement. Your arm's doing a lot of work right now. Let them kind of float along for the ride. There we go. Even more hip drive. Bingo. There really should be the momentum from the legs that's carrying that weight up and overhead. Awesome. Let's go ahead and shift on over into our goblet squats. We'll hold that dumbbell right in front of us. And 6 squats. Maria, what I might recommend for you is let's transition that to kind of a back squat position so that we can more comfortably get that hinge forward moving for you. Good, a little more knee flex if you feel comfortable with it. Good. All right, and let's get in 6 up downs when you are done with those squats. So that up down, we're gonna pop on down to the plank, pop on back up, stand up, that's it. Plank, stand. Brilliant. Good. Maria, how's that feeling with everything?
I think it's okay as long as I'm very careful and slow with the movement.
Absolutely.
I am feeling a little bit in the back of my knee, so if I but that's been there all along. So if that gets worse, I'll just stop.
One thing I would definitely recommend, instead of kicking out to like a full plank, right? Because right here, we have this opportunity to kind of extend through the knees. Make sure that you're keeping your knees bent as we land.
Yep.
So another way to think about that is like to keep the hips up, as you saw. The downside to that is that may end up putting more pressure with the shoulder. So it's kind of one of those like pick and choose moments.
Gotcha.
And I'm always happy to have you scale the volume on those because I know we have to go a little bit slower.
Yep.
That said, this workout is going to fail because we can no longer handle the volume.
Yep.
So I want to let that happen organically. So we'll go through, we're about to go through another round and we're going to do this one on a timer to get a sense of how long it's going to take us to go through our set of 6, 6, and 6. So folks ready for a quick timer? Cool. I think this still has a 10-second countdown. Let me double check real quick. It does. So we're just going to go through a brief round through, this time on a timer. All right, starting up in about 10 seconds. So 6 swings, 6 squats, 6 up downs in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 6 swings. Good, right on into 6 squats as you get there. Great. And then 6 up downs as quick as you can after we finish those squats. All right. So that took us a little bit longer than our target range of 25 to 35 seconds. So Amadis, we're gonna leave you right as you are. The weight on your kettlebell swing, is that the same as your dumbbell or different?
Yeah.
It's the same?
35.
I'd highly recommend just do your goblet squats with the kettlebell.
Yeah.
If you're able to. If you're not sure about it, we'll pop right back over to the. Actually, let's try a goblet squat with that kettlebell.
It's so weird. No.
Okay, yeah, we'll make the switch. Okay, I don't hate that. Yeah, we'll carry it on underneath.
Okay.
All right, Douglas, what I would like you to do is we're gonna start with 5 reps in each round. Marie, we're gonna start with 4, and we're gonna let that build up as we go through. So let's do a quick reset. I want to retabulate and readjust our calibration. So we're going to go through one more round of the appropriate volume for us. And we're going to kick that off in 10 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Swings first. Right on into those squats. And on into those up downs. Nice work. We should be coming up on the end of that round. Wonderful. That is much closer to where we want to be for our workout. Any questions from folks? Cool. Let's take a quick pit stop, and then when we are all back, we will kick things off and get right on into our workout. Amadis, you missed earlier. I think you may have missed earlier. I do not expect this workout to go to 25 minutes. Like, no way.
Okay.
I think it's going to be more in the like 10 to 15 minute range.
Okay.
Maybe even a little bit before that.
Until you cannot do it in a minute, right?
Until you can't finish all that work in a minute.
Okay.
You got it. And we're going to be adding 1 rep every 2 minutes. And I will call out our volumes as best as I can.
Okay.
So this will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, if we're all keeping the exact same pace that we've got right now, we should make it to like the 12 or 14 minute range. And that's assuming you're moving at the same pace that you are right now. That's an assumption, right?
Big one.
Especially after we finish a round with 10 seconds to spare and we're moving right on into the next one. So, all right. Question, Ari, yes? No?
Just 1 second, sorry. Just
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get music on and up and ready for ourselves as we would like. I'm gonna change my, we're gonna go Alpine Ski Clock. I like it way better. And we are going to have a countdown for each one. And like I said, this is not going to 25 rounds. All right. As you are ready, if you can give me a quick thumbs up. Got it, got it, got it. Good. We are waiting on one more. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get ready. Swings, squats, and up downs. We've got a mixed volume in there. 5, 6, 4s. All right. Countdown is coming up. We got some folks fiddling with the settings. Cool. All right, here we go. Starting up in 10 seconds. Ready, ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice solid swings. Drive from those hips. Awesome. Use that momentum directly into those squats. Nicely done, folks. Excellent, excellent. Pop right through those up downs. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, 20 more seconds of rest, plenty of time. We are sticking with the same volume from our start. You're at 4, 5, or 6, depending on your scale. Ready on up in 5. Back to those swings. 2, 1, go. Nice work. Pop into those and through those up downs. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, next round is our first increase. So we are going from 4, 5, or 6 reps to 5, 6, or 7 reps. Coming up in 10 seconds, 1 extra rep. Five seconds, ready, ready. Go. Nice solid hip drive. Nice work, folks, nice work. All right, next round up in 5. We're at +1. Here we go. Good. Push that knee outwards, Marie. Push both those knees, especially the left one outwards. Good. And get those abductors firing on top of those glutes and hams. Pop right on through those up downs. Go, go, go. Fantastic. Everyone was much faster on that last round than our prior round, so we are in a good spot. We are moving into +2 territory. We are at 6, 7, or 8 reps in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Awesome work. Keep pushing speed on those. There you go. No time for slow transitions. Nice and quick. That's it. Nice work. Pop through those up downs. Way to go. Nice job, folks. Remember, we should be getting more and more comfortable with those transitions. We're going to have to cut them down to save some time to get in those extra rounds. Here we go, 2, 1, go get it. Good, nice smooth transitions, folks. Way to go, chest up, Amaris. There we go. I know we've got an awkward hug on that kettlebell. Good, good. Nice time on those squats. Let's get through those up downs. Stay quick. It's a short movement. It's not a burpee. You got it. Nice job. We are headed into +3. We are going 7, 8, 9 reps, starting in 3, 2, 1, go, go. Nice job, folks. Hustle through those up downs. Keep moving quickly. Keep moving quickly. There we go. We're doing it again in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Go, go. Earn some extra time this round. Go, go. Come on, Amaris. Pick it up. Pick it up. Directly, smoothly into that next movement. Come on, Amaris. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Nice job, Maria. Nice job. You got it, Ari. Move quickly, move smoothly. That's it, Amaris. Quick through those squats. Nice. 15 seconds. Go, 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 go. So Amaris, as fast as you can. Faster, faster, faster. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Go. We're at +4. Nice job. That's it, Douglas. Way to go, Maria. Crank on through. Nice work. All right. Nice work, Amaris. That's it. Big hip drive, Douglas. Nice job. We were at +4. That is 8 or 9 reps. Keep it up, Douglas. Keep it up. 20 seconds. You got it, Douglas. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. You can do it. All right. Fast up, down. Super fast. Go, go. 10 seconds to get them done. 2, 1. Nice job, Maria. Go for it. Nice work, Douglas. Nice job. Nice job, Mary. Nice job. Keep those knees outwards. Great. There you go. Control that up down. Don't let that knee get aggravated. Don't let that shoulder get aggravated. Nice and steady. All right, Mario, we're going to do one more round and then we're going to call it there. Starting up in 2, 1, go. We are at +5. 9 reps through.
Nice job, Maria.
Nice. Good deliberate use through those glutes and those hamstrings. Good. Nice. Drive those knees out. Use that adductor, that abductor. Nice job. Control through those up downs. And stop. We're going to call it there, Marie. I don't want you to overdo it on those knees. Excellent work, folks. Excellent work. Let's take a quick breather. And I'd like folks to find a stool, a chair, something about hip height that we can work with. If you have something that's closer to like knee or thigh height, that'll do, but it might not quite be optimal. So let's take a moment to catch our breath, and we'll come back for some stretches in just a jiffy. Alrighty, friends. Let's go ahead and find our object. We got something, it's close to hip height. Again, Mari, Amaris, that bench should work all right for you. Mari, I think a chair or something along those lines. Actually, you've got a good shelf there. We're gonna get in some hamstring and posterior chain stretching. Maria, we're gonna go for some knee extension. I want you to stop that early, right? And we're not gonna push that stretch big time for you today. So first thing I want folks to do with a bent knee, reach on forward such that you can grab your toe, but it's a little bit of a stretch. Great. From here, we're going to extend that knee. It should give you a nice deep stretch. And then we're gonna back out of it because it should be uncomfortable to maintain. So let's go ahead and do that. Full extension on through. Douglas, can you get that knee to get to full extension? Cool. So Douglas, what I want you to do We're gonna modify this up for you. You're going to keep that knee at extension and you're just gonna reach as far as you can towards that toe. And if you make contact, great. If you don't sweat it. What we're gonna do from here is we're gonna go into that stretch and we're gonna relax. And we're gonna do that 10 times. So counting on through. And 1, relax. 2, relax. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go for a 10-second hold into our stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax and switch sides. Now you may find that one side is more or less flexible than the other. I want you to hold yourself to your less flexible side standard. So don't push one side further than you push the other. Let's go ahead and get ready for our second set. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and in for a 10-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. We're gonna go through that 2 more times, 2 more sets through. Our next set, I want folks to pay attention to where your hips are. We want to keep our hips not open, but square so that we're not losing intensity of our stretch because we're pivoting through the hips. The next thing I want folks to think about is your back rounded or is your back flat? And I want you to aim for a flat back. If you're not able to reach your toes without rounding your back, I would rather us get to that toe and then start to think about changing our posture, but we want to get to that toe first. So let's go ahead, get back into our ready positions. As flat back as we can, as square hips as we can, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10-second hold. 1, 2, 3, check into those hips, see if they're square. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, relax and switch. All right, let's get set on up. Remember, hips square and back flat. Set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you feel yourself squeezing your quad, relax your quad. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna do 1 last set and then we are free to go and enjoy our afternoon. Ready on up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10-second hold. 1, 2, relax your quad if you need to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Switch, last one. Ready, square those hips, flatten the back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10-second hold. 1, 2, 3, relax your quad if you have to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wiggle it on out. Douglas, what I'd recommend, start doing that every day, if not twice a day. Ari, you're doing great. Mario will, if you ever want to get deeper into that, we'll wait until that knee is more healed up. And Amada,
Yeah, the
huh?
first round, it was violently, involuntarily shaking.
Oh, yeah. I saw you keeping that knee nice and flexed, and that's the right thing to do, right? We don't want to push that to full extension.
I think that helps my knee.
Yeah. But we can still get some good movement through the back, through the hamstring. So
Yep. Thank you.
awesome work, folks. Any questions before we head off?
Oh, thank you. That was good. Thanks for pushing on that stretch.
Absolutely. Have a good one, folks.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Logan.